Hey, good morning. It's about 5:30 and I woke up about 15 minutes ago. Laying in bed, it's Sunday. And I did all my grocery shopping and I did some like little knick-knack shopping yesterday. And what knick-knack shopping means is that, I reserved like $20 for myself to go buy what I wanted, which really wasn't a big deal, but you'd be surprised at some of the things that make me happy. Like, here's a few things. Like, I didn't buy them yesterday, but here's a few things that really I find enjoyable and just like cute, and I love getting things like this. Spools of thread, especially green thread, color buttons. Um, what else do I like? Kitchen knickknacks, like, I don't know, like pot holders and stuff like that. Those silly things. Yesterday, I pretty much bought stuff that I needed. Like I bought, um, just hair clips and stuff like that. I'm gonna need or whatever. But it was nice. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about. So basically, I have all day today. So I'm just staying in and resting and dealing with some of my feelings, and which I've been doing a lot lately. Being a targeted individual, you start to really think about things that have happened and things that occurred and what tends to help you and what seems to work and what kind of flares up the anxiety. So a lot of target individuals or people who've dealt with domestic stalking or stalking in general, or whatever, dealing with relationships that are difficult or whatever, after a while they decide to go no contact. Some people think being going no contact, that's severe. How could you do that? Sometimes that's the only solution for that person. And so, a lot of times, people from the past who maybe damaged that individual will try to make an attempt to come back into that person's life, even though they may be sorry, even though they want to, resume the relationship. But the person who is devastated by all of it chooses not to. And it's not to try to keep an argument going, it's because there is no way that this person could ever feel any any amount of confidence or secure in that person ever again. So to be around that person is a constant state of anxiety, a constant state of worry and fear. So the best thing for that person to do is just eliminate that person from their life, period. So this is the case in my blood relations, because I'm looking back on the years and I'm thinking of all the times that these people made me lose jobs, made me lose relationships, um, literally just destroyed my life and, wrecked it. So for these people, and this includes everybody that I used to know, there is no contact, So I'm trying to rebuild my life and feel safe. I mean, and I'm going to tell you, after being gang stalked, I don't know if I'll ever feel safe, But one thing for sure, some people will think, well, God, you're all alone. Yeah, I'm all alone, but I feel far better alone than I do with people who basically put me in this situation. Okay, like I said, I begged, I pleaded, I stated my case over and over again, and they continue to ramp up the harassment. They continue to play their game. So it's like a rapist, okay? It's like a rapist in my mind. It's like the trust is gone. It's gone. So let me heal. There is none. So for some people who might be thinking, well, don't you have anybody to help you? No, I don't have anyone to help me. I'm on my own, okay? So that's the way it is for my mental well-being. Okay, so I have to pick up and try to get my life back together, and it's a process. It's a process. But going no contact for me is the best solution, because I could never look at these people the same again. I just can't. So now, as far as me having relationships here in town, I don't know very many people. Like I said, the people that I worked with from the past, some people say, why don't you reach out to them? Okay, these people damaged me as well. Okay, so the only thing they can do really is verify my reference. That's all they can do. So all I can really do is pick up the pieces and try to look for another job. And then they, on turn, is they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do legally, as what they're supposed to do. Verify my reference. Let me go. Leave me alone. These people have caused me so much pain and anxiety, fear, all of it. So no contact is the best thing for me. I saw a few of my perps at the store. I didn't see. I could tell that one of them saw me, and I could tell they became very uncomfortable and disturbed because they know exactly what they did, and they know what they did was wrong. This person, I could tell they started walking faster, and it was very uncomfortable for them, because they know what they did. They know good and well what they did was wrong. So I expect people to just leave me alone. You can't damage someone the way that they've done to me and expect everything to be hunky dory. That's not to say that I'm trying to hold a grudge or anything like that. It's about me. It's about me feeling safe, and that's the way it is. And it's hard for people to. It's very difficult to get people to understand that. But what these people have done has placed me in a very delicate position to where I don't, by putting all this out in the public and doing what they did, it exposes me to further abuse. And like, for example, people that I meet, and I'm constantly going back and forth with this, will I be ever be able to meet new people? Because everybody that meets you has this predetermined thought in their mind, or it just ruins anything that any relationship that you could possibly have in the future, because these people have preconceived ideas or whatever, and it's like, I don't know. So, like I said, everything I want and have to do in this life, I have to do it on my own, okay? So, I don't know if I will ever develop projects with other people. Um, if I do, I have to stick with somebody who's been with me from the very beginning, and I don't know how that's going to work, but, um, I don't know, who knows? But I just need to get back to feeling secure and safe, and that's my main thing. That's my main feeling. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to get myself together. Today I'm focusing on, my approach, how am I going to get another job? Where do I look? How am I going to find another job? Because I've dealt with some people who've just been rude, and it's like, I never did anything to deserve this. I did everything right, okay, and that's why the purpose of these videos. Um, yeah, I'm thinking about that today, and as far as I'm ready to just move on and get everybody out of my life. Everybody just get out. Um, as far as Piggy's concerned, I think he understands exactly how I feel about him now. And he's somebody that I personally think I'm afraid of him. Not that I mean, I don't think he'd ever hurt me physically, but I think what he's done is unforgivable, and it's not something that I could overlook. So, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. I just don't. I'm more than happy to end this relationship. It's not what I thought he was. So, therefore, I mean, I knew he was a little bit like, unstable. I mean, because most people his age have a little bit more stability. But, I also figured, he got into a lot of trouble when he was younger with the law. So, that kind of set him back more. But now I'm thinking, okay, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. And I don't hate him. I really don't. Because I do think that in some ways he's kind of a victim of a very twisted program. And he, in his own way, is involved in a program. He's involved with a group of people who have certain practices and beliefs that are, I would consider them abnormal, even though they tend to have a little bit of a following in a group, that flocks to those beliefs, even though I question them. But still, he was raised and exposed in an environment where that was normal. So he accepts it as normal, and he is what he is. And so guess what? I don't. And that part of himself he never revealed. So now I'm starting to see that this is his lifestyle. I don't want it. Okay. I never wanted his mother. She's just a creep. Okay. I can't stand that woman. So, and I don't care, if she is sorry or whatever. These are people that need to be purged from my life. They just have to be. So, yeah. So, and some people would say, well, that's terrible. I'd rather be by myself than be with people that literally invoke anxiety inside of me. Okay, just go. Okay, you're of no use to me, and that's just the way it is. So interacting with them, talking with them, being around them, there's no point in it. There is no point. So yesterday I was thinking, and I was in the house for a while by myself, and I just felt, I felt safer in the house by myself than I did with Piggy being here. You know what I mean? Houston's always good to have, except for he keeps the house, he's always a mess. He's a messy kid, but, he's a guy. He's like in his 20s, and I'm hoping, I want him to start thinking about his future too. So it's like, I know he works a job that he travels a lot, and I'm not, I'm glad that he's got a job, but it's like, I'd rather him have something stable. But that's up to him. But it's a discussion that I will have with him later, because he needs to start thinking about his future. And for men, more so than women, I know it's fucked up, but men have a little bit harder time, explaining why they didn't merge into a form of stability than women, and it's not fair. But I'm a little more concerned about him having something stable to build on than right now at his age, since he's so young. Because I look at people like Piggy, and I'm like, oh fuck, no, no. I just don't think it's right for like dudes to be like around their mom all the time. Although I will say, I would. Houston and me, I think we have a decent relationship, and it's not. I don't ever want him to be. I'm not. I don't ever want to be reliant on him in any way, shape, or form. And I want my son to have a full life, and that's what any mother would want for their kid. I want my son to be happy and fulfilled. I don't want him to be, um, you know, restricted or tied to me, or he's very sweet, and I can tell that he's always like, well, mom, we could do this and we could. I'm like, you know what, I would be unhappy if my son sacrificed his life for me. I would kill me inside. It would tear me up to know that my son's not living out what he wants for me. No, I would not. I would rather take my own life than have my son hold his life back for me. Fuck that. No. And that's what a mother should feel for her kid. She should want her kid to spread his wings and do whatever he wants and have a fulfilled life. And that's the only thing I care about with my son. I want my son to have a better life than I had. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Hopefully the sun will come out, towards the end of the day, yesterday the sun came out. It was very beautiful. I have always thought that it was a beautiful thing when the sun came out, behind the clouds, And it's been said that that song Amazing Grace, if you go outside on a, if you go outside on a cloudy day and you look up at the sky at the clouds and sing to the clouds, that the clouds part. And some people have actually thought that song contained like heavenly, well, it's a heavenly song, but it's the heavenly origins of that song would actually make clouds disperse, even for just a little bit. And I've often thought, I gotta get around to trying that. But anyway, I always think about that song when on days like that and then the clouds part. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.